Okay, let's get into some playing. But before we do, we've got to get some timing down. We're going to use a couple of basic forms of timing. We're going to use whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, and eighth notes. Let's just quickly run through them. Generally, most music, and especially rock and pop and funk and blues and whatever, generally speaking, it's in 4/4 timing, which means it's made up of bars of 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. A whole note sustains across all 4 beats of a bar, like this. Half notes take a count of 2 beats each. Let's play it and see how that sounds. Now a quarter note is 1 beat. If we've got 4 beats in a bar, a quarter of 4 is 1. So each note gets 1 beat. Lastly, eighth notes. We divide that quarter note in half to an eighth note, and it becomes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or a bit slower, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to the start. Let's play through that. Okay, so they're all the different styles of timing we're going to use throughout all of these lessons. And we can create interesting bass lines by varying the timing. We can use quarter notes and half notes and then hold for a whole note. And that's how you create really cool bass lines. So, keep watching to learn how to do that. But we've got to start at the beginning. What we're going to do is not do any fretting. We're going to concentrate on our playing hand. And I refer to the hands as the fretting hand, the one that does the fretting, and the playing hand, the one that does the playing. Because if you're a lefty, then this is your fretting hand, and that is your playing hand. Yeah? One more thing to explain before we actually do the playing. We're going to be focusing on our playing hand. We need to learn the concept of anchoring. Anchoring on a bass is generally where you put your thumb on top of the pickup, and then you can anchor and pivot and move. For pick players, you anchor with the fingers you're not holding the pick with. Down here, like this. And that can change a little bit as you play. That's okay, but just anchoring. So we're going to do some exercises on playing hand technique. We're only going to use whole notes. For our first exercise, what we're going to do is anchor, use our first finger, and play from our thin string, that's the G string, all the way up and all the way back. Let's give it a shot. Also, start with your E string, that's your thickest string, and go all the way down and all the way back. We won't do it here to save time, but there's 2 versions. Start on your thin to the thick and back. Start on your thick to the thin and back. Okay, next we're going to do something which is going to be a little bit crazy, a little bit weird, especially to start off. We're going to use this finger. I won't turn it around for obvious reasons, but let's anchor and let's do the same exercise using that finger. Let's go. And this will seem a bit weird. It will make sense very soon. Great. Now, did you notice playing through those strings and coming back that things got a little bit muddy? That's okay. Later on, we're going to learn some techniques to tighten that up and stop it sounding muddy. But as we're playing through this, all the strings are ringing open together. And it's not really the greatest sound, but that's not what we're looking for here. We just want to get some good foundations for our playing hand. Okay, now let's do it with a pick. With your pick, remember to anchor. What we're going to do, this will feel really unnatural to start with. Let's reverse it. This will make it a tiny bit easier, and we didn't reverse it before. So let's do it now. Let's start on the thick string, go to the thin, and back. Now, when you play down, only pick downwards. Down, 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 down. When you come up, still only pick downwards. Down, 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 down. Let's check out how to do that. Now that might have felt really weird, like going down was probably easy, down, 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 but coming up might have felt really unnatural. Let's reverse it. Let's go down again and back up through the strings, but this time we're only picking upwards. Up, 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 up. Let's give it a shot and see how we go. Now that's basically it for this lesson. And you're going to say, well, there were some weird things in there, and it's going to make sense next lesson. So we'll see you there.